Olá, tudo bem? Lugar para Chamar De Lar, a place to call home in English. The track I want to focus on today, the fifth track. I've already discussed Laundry and Funk and how that came about when I brought it out as a single. So yeah, the fifth track on the album. And the reason why it's called a place to call home, I guess one reason, as a man who likes to travel a lot, it's a concept I'm pretty familiar with, calling somewhere home. And that's no exception right now, due to the irony of the coronavirus pandemic. I've been living here in this lovely place in Londrina for some months now, and it literally has become home, a place to call home. So we're very grateful for that. But the original reason why I decided to call the track this was back about a year ago, last summer 2019, August 2019. My wife and I, she was my girlfriend at the time. I should say fiance. I had proposed by then. We'd spent some time apart, a few months, due to her working in Chile, and I had to return to the UK for a few months. So we'd spent a few months apart, and due to various bureaucratic issues, we decided to live in Spain for a few months. And we'd met up in Spain, and we'd been travelling across Spain for some days, and we finally decided to put our feet down for, I think it was a week, in a beautiful little bay called La Mora in Catalonia, in southern Catalonia, very close to Tarragona. Beautiful, beautiful part of Spain. And being August, it was very hot, very dry, beautiful time to be there, and right by the beautiful Mediterranean. So we spent a week there, and I had a chance to do some much needed practice and some writing, and I started to write the melody as a chord melody on the guitar of this tune, Lugar para Chamar De Lar. So also I think it felt, as well as actually sort of being in a fixed place for a week in a nice apartment that we rented, so it did feel like home. But it's kind of a deeper meaning as well, because I hadn't seen my wife for a long time, and when I'm with her, I feel like I'm at home. So it was a kind of reference. Well, it was a reference to that emotional feeling as well. And it's a very romantic tune, really. It's a nice bossa nova, in a very traditional sense of bossa nova. And we recorded it that way. We did it very much with the traditional jazz setup, with the double bass. Diogo Burka played a beautiful double bass part on this tune. Tiago Ueda playing his beautiful piano, and Roger Alessio on drums, and we gave it a real traditional bossa nova feel. Nice slow tempo. It's a romantic tune, and I decided that I wanted this tune to be acoustic, hence the double bass, and I used classical guitar, or I should say 2 classical guitars, to record this tune, that were very kindly lent to me by a good friend of mine here in Brazil, Celso Nascimento. So thank you very much, Celso, for the lend of the 2 beautiful, beautiful Jose Ramirez guitars that I used on this track. In fact, I've actually bought one of them off him now because I loved it so much, and he told me he was selling it anyway. So the story goes on. Yeah, I now own one of the guitars, but at the time I borrowed them off him, and they were beautiful guitars to play and record with. So yeah, I mean that's the more sort of technical musical side of things. We did it very much as a nice acoustic track we wanted to put a lot of feeling, emotion into it, and I think listening to the track for the first time when Alex had done his great mix with it, I was really pleased with it. So, and I hope you've enjoyed listening to it too, or if you haven't listened to it, I hope you do enjoy listening to it, and now you know the meaning behind it. As I say, a place to call home when you're on the road a lot, and also when you're reunited with someone you love. So that's Lugar para Chamar De Lar. Enjoy. The links are in the text above this video, so you can listen to it on streaming apps, Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, all the streaming. And if you really enjoy my music, please feel free to go to Bandcamp, and if you still like to have a physical representation of your favourite artists, there's CDs for sale, and you can also download digital album. But until next time, take care.